Well, what up, folks? Your boy Kang here to Kango. How you guys doing? So today seems like a pretty productive day, sorta. We went ahead and drove halfway to one of our work orders this morning, and it was windy and like crazy. They like shut down the freeway and shit. But we lucked out. The customer wasn't even there, so we got half pay and rescheduled for Thursday for full pay. Woo! That's always a plus. And then we went to the second one. We just dropped it off. It was a captioning phone that we were supposed to install, but I guess the customer didn't want it anymore, so they canceled. So literally all I had to do was go grab it off of the porch, put the shipping label on it, go drop it off. Easy money right there. That's always the best part of it, I think. And I mean, I've been looking at all my different app stuff, so we've been doing lots of DoorDash, but now I got this other one called Shipped. I got this other thing, I don't know, called Roadie. There's Grubhub, Amazon Flex, got all this crap going on. So we're going to start checking a lot of these different gig platforms out. I mean, we've been doing gig work for the last year, working through Field Nation, Work Market predominantly, and I think we did pretty good to the point where we actually started an LLC so that we could keep all of that stuff under one spot and put the car under it and stuff like that, because sure, I'm going to be using it for personal stuff, but I'm telling you right now, I'm definitely driving it way more for business. But it's all about investing in yourself and investing in what you do, because honestly, there's really no other way, and I don't want to have to work a traditional job, so I figured, might as well go from being the sole proprietorship to being the sole proprietor LLC for all the tax benefits, and going to be looking at hiring at least one or two other technicians to work at least through the Field Nation platforms, like, for the IT tech stuff, because I'm still going to a lot of places. We got a pretty big job coming up with the B of A, which is going to be kind of interesting, just a simple upgrade. We did pretty much the same job for Wells Fargo already, so I know I got a bunch of sites out here, and then there's going to be more. I know they're trying to get me to like go through California, but I was like X-nay on the California A, but totally cool with, Nevada, Arizona, and everything that's not that California place. So I mean, so far, so good. On most of these gig platforms, they're not very draconian about what you're supposed to do. They just tell you to wear your mask. That's it. So, I mean, that's all I tell people to do. And however you do it is how you do it. Just don't get fucked around with and shit. That's what I try to say. So I feel pretty good about where we're at. Beginning of 2022. And yeah, like we're making money. We got goals. We didn't need anybody else to get the businesses and shit started. We just decided to do it for ourselves. And I'm hoping, that it's going to be pretty easy, because, last year I did pretty good. Now I'm doing, more of these apps and stuff and expanding myself. So I could definitely see that, we're going to increase revenue and productivity substantially. And then, maybe we might even get Sherry doing a couple of these things, because I think that, she needs to get it back out there in the world. And, this is a lot of pretty easy stuff that I know that she could probably do. So we'll have to see how that all rolls out. I'm glad that each and every one of you is having a pretty good time. We got our new setup over here. Got the MagSafe for the iPhone, radar detectors, and all of the other crap that we need in order to stay legit. But it is what it is. I feel good about it, though, because it gives me more time to just sit down somewhere and go and talk about it. So the content's going to be different. We will do live streaming and stuff like that. I know we were live streaming the DoorDash and shit like that, but, I'm just exploring all the stuff that we got going on. And I'm actually looking at trying to figure out how I'm going to make this car smarter, where I have like multiple real cameras. So instead of like, a shitty cell phone. And I already thought about something. I was like, dude, I could probably get the text to speech back, because we still have this Windows laptop, and then we can hook up the chat and do the music off of that with this thing. But I mean, now I have to get another mount, because I don't have any more room. There's just like iPad, phone, and then I have my other phone like up here where you can't see it off the screen wherever I pull it off. But it just has the radar detector thing on it. It just makes it easier. Because then you can just like, instead of like having to reach, just push the button. It's all fun stuff, but, we feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good for 2022. There's still trolls and shit that are harassing us on the internet. Some doctor unblocked us and is all like, hey, you're attacking me, I'm a woman. And I'm like, it's 2022. Men and women are equal. Shut the fuck up, you whiny bitch. Like, shit. Like, how come you guys can talk all this shit about me, but I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? Hell no, that shit ain't flying no more, dude. I'm calling your boss and shit. Yeah, you better watch out, motherfucker. That's right. I'm collecting all them tweets, and I'm compiling them into, like, a PowerPoint and shit, and then I'm going to explain exactly why you suck and you should be fired. Probably won't work, but it might work. I don't know, cancel culture goes both ways, they say. But I mean, all I do is just work. I have great ratings and shit, so people can make up and say whatever the fuck they want to say about me. The reality is far from whatever made-up fantasies that vampires passed around to different people. I guess what I'm really trying to say is that you got to stand up for yourself, and you got to stand up for your IP, trademarks, all that shit. So we're going to be seeing all that coming down the pipeline. And with everything that's happened, you will see the return of the famed one. And it's going to be in a pretty big way. So I guess that's just a quick little update on what we're up to. I'm just hanging out. Probably going to go get me some freaking Raising Cane's chicken because it's right there and I like that place. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. And I guarantee you we'll be bringing you back some news and stuff. I just, got to get rolled into the new job situation, get myself ready for grinding, and then now I got to figure out how we're going to fit all this other shit into here. But we're going to do it. It's going to happen, and it's going to be awesome. So much love to you, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.